What up YouTube, Topaz Jason, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're going to jump into the news, then we're going to jump into this review for this Lil Wayne and Charlie Puth music video, then we're going to jump into an article from downloadpaz.com. But before then, listen to a brief instrumental from underground producer Direct Digital. So the Billboard chart dropped for today, man, in which shouldn't be any surprise to anybody that Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E all made the fucking Billboard chart, as well as Straight Outta Compton, the fucking album. Now, Dr. Dre did the most notable work here because he did that soundtrack, Compton and such, man, which that moved 43,000 units. And you know, what they did here is pretty similar to what the damn Marvel movies do with all of the toys and shit. Like, everything got the sale and shit that went along with this movie. And it just so happened it was the music that was already out. But soon Dr. Dre gonna have the Straight Outta Compton beats, headsets and shit, man. And I'm sure a bunch of other shit too. But anyway, on to today's review. And today's review is to that Lil Wayne and Charlie Puth, Nothing But Trouble, the music video and such, man. And from what I remember, I think I did a pretty decent review for this one, man. I kind of liked it. It wasn't that great. It wasn't bad either and such, man. But this is the type of video that adds more to a fucking joint, man. Because instead of just bringing in some random women to shake ass and something, man, these guys actually came with a fucking concept. It said, okay, these chicks out here, these social media chicks, they so beautiful, but they really are so fucking fake on top of it. So why not have these models and shit be beautiful, posing and all that shit, but then we only see them as 2D images, pretty much symbolizing how fake these chicks actually are. And I like how a whole bunch of those images was circling around Lil Wayne, and it was like he was swiping through them so fucking hard, like he was almost about to slap one of these chicks, man. I definitely enjoyed the fuck out of that video. This video definitely makes this song better on its own, man. One that I definitely recommend you guys go ahead and peep on out. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpaz.com. And today's article is about giving the people what they want. And you know, this is a pretty tricky subject and such here, man, because here's the thing. People don't know what they want until they fucking get it. Like, nobody actually really was craving for a NWA biopic and shit until it happened and it's so damn dope. Now they like, oh, why haven't Public Enemy gotten one of these? Why haven't all of these other acts gotten one of these biopics? It never would have happened if this shit wasn't so successful and you figured out that you actually wanted this. But here's the thing, when you continuously try to force feed people into something you did, no matter how passionate you are about it, if they don't take to it after a certain amount of time, there comes a point where you gotta switch up the game, man. Eventually, you do have to find something that these people do want and continuously give them that instead of trying to force feed them something that they don't, because that's a way that you're just hitting the glass ceiling. Just because you're giving people what they want doesn't mean that you are going outside of things that you are willing to fucking do, man. You just gotta give them what they want, but on your own terms. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpaz.com, that's down there, to read today's article.